Hello everyone! Today we will see how to make a zebra cake. To make this zebra cake, take 3 eggs in a large bowl. Make sure the eggs are at room temperature. To the eggs, add 2 teaspoons of vanilla and then start beating with a hand beater. Beat for about a minute until it's light and fluffy like this. To this, add some sugar. I'm using powdered sugar. I've given the list of ingredients in the description box. You can check that out. Beat the sugar along with the eggs. And then next add some oil. This is half a cup of oil. Along with the oil, add half a cup of milk. Beat the oil and milk until it's all well combined. All this makes our wet ingredients. Now we can start adding the dry ingredients. For this, place a sieve over the bowl and add some maida or all-purpose flour. Along with this, add 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder and then half a teaspoon of salt. Now sieve all of this dried ingredients into the bowl and then you can start mixing the dry ingredients along with the wet ingredients. Use a spatula or a beater, but make sure you don't overbeat the batter. Just mix until it all comes together and it makes a smooth batter. If you overmix the batter, you won't get a very soft cake. Once this is done, keep this vanilla batter aside and take another bowl. To this new bowl, add 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Add a little bit of milk. And then add 1 tablespoon of sugar. This is again powdered sugar. Now mix all of this together till it makes a smooth chocolate batter. To this chocolate batter, we are going to add some vanilla batter. Add about a little less than half of the vanilla batter. Eyeball it and add a little less than half of the vanilla mixture. Add it into the chocolate batter and then mix the chocolate batter till it's smooth and lump free. So now we have 2 batters, 1 chocolate and 1 vanilla. At this time, preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius for about 15 to 20 minutes. I am going to be using 2 ladles of equal size. If you don't have this kind of a ladle, then you can use a normal spoon itself. For the cake tin, I am using an 8-inch cake tin. I am using a round tin. Make sure you line the tin with a baking paper or a parchment paper and then grease it well with oil or butter so that the cake doesn't stick to the bottom of the tin. Now to start making the zebra cake, take a ladle full of the vanilla batter and pour it in the center of the cake tin. Then take 1 ladle full of the chocolate batter and pour it on top of the vanilla batter. Keep alternating between the vanilla and the chocolate batter. Don't stop in between. You don't have to wait for the batter to spread. It will spread by itself. You just keep adding 1 scoop of vanilla and 1 scoop of chocolate batter on top of each other. Continue to do this till you finish the chocolate and the vanilla cake batter. This is how we get the stripes in this zebra cake, and this is why it's called the zebra cake. When you cut it, you can see the stripes very clearly, just like a zebra. Once this is done, you can bake the cake as it is, but I'm going to put a nice flower design on top using a toothpick or a skewer. Now the cake is ready to be baked in the preheated oven. Bake for about 35 to 40 minutes. Each oven is different. My oven took about 35 minutes to finish this cake. Put a skewer or a toothpick or a knife in the center of the cake. If it comes out clean, then your cake is done. If not, bake for a little longer. Once the cake is done, take it out of the oven and let it cool completely before you remove it from the tin. Now we'll cut the cake to see how it is inside. So this is it, a very easy and simple zebra cake is done. This is such a soft and moist cake. It's a fluffy, tasty cake. You can make this for an evening tea time and it'll be wonderful. Also, this is a very pretty looking, beautiful cake. So if you're visiting someone, you can always bake this cake and take it as a gift. Do try it out. Until next time, bye bye.